and I come live and I try and teach you how to use your kitchen tools along with the recipes so you can make what I'm making at my house at your house. So last week we came live and we did a chocolate dessert. It was called chocolate brownie, but there's nothing brownie about that. It was more like a flan, I thought, in a consistency. So I've actually been craving it again. It was so good. Like 3 days later, hey, thank you for the high five award, Delilah. And I was craving it again. And y'all said that maybe you should put some peanut butter in it next time. So I got this PB2 thing, powdered peanut butter. And I thought, well, let's put that in there. So we have chocolate peanut butter. So I'm thinking this might come out make it more tasting like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Okay. And it would be a healthy dessert because it's only really using 2 ingredients, but we're adding a third one in, which is a PB2 in there. All right. So the 2 ingredients that we're using is 4 ripe bananas and 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder. I'm hoping I'm having enough of that. Hello, Bulldog Mom. How are you doing? Hey, Jack Burke. How you doing over on Facebook Led? So, hey, Beth Nove in Charleston, South Carolina. How are you doing? Hello, Mary from Houston. How are you doing? Tell me where you're coming in from. Good morning, Tony Dean. And I'll give you a shout out, okay? If you scope or broadcast on any platform, please put some emojis up and let us know that you're scoping or broadcasting so that we can follow you. Hello, Aiden. How are you doing? So we're going to, so I'm here on this app called Haps, okay? Haps is an app where you can go live and you can share out to several different places. Currently, I'm sharing out to YouTube, but really, I get like 1 or 2 views over there, okay? I upload to YouTube. It goes to Twitter. It goes to Periscope. But Periscope is like really, really tiny. So those people on Periscope, you need to head on over to Haps because that's where it's happening, especially come April 1st, no fooling, because Periscope is going bye-bye, okay? Then I also share out to Facebook, and I share out to my VIP group and my business page. All right. I think that's where it's going. I don't think it's on my profile today. I'm not sure. Hello there, Marlena Horn from Virginia Beach. Hey, I love Virginia Beach. It's changed since I've been there. We used to go there every year when I was like probably middle school through high school, and we used to camp at the Seashore State Park there and get some blue crabs from the Chesapeake Bay. So that was a long time ago. I bet you y'all didn't know that, especially my longtime viewers here didn't know where we went for vacation when I was growing up, right? We actually started going to Canada first. Some soap and water. Let me get some soap and water over here. One thing good about broadcasting in a small kitchen, your sink is usually like within a foot of you. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody born. I think it's February 9th. Happy birthday to you. Make sure you get the back of the hands too, okay? And in between, okay, like this, so the thumbs, get the thumbs. Just don't go like this and think it's done, or go like that and you're like all done. So make sure you wash your hands really, really good. Sing it for happy birthday twice. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody born February 9th. We're getting it going here. Happy birthday to you. I was going to say March or something, y'all. All right. You never know what day or month I'm going to say, because sometimes I'm totally wrong on the date, the time, you name it. And I was supposed to go live at 7. I got into the kitchen right about 10 minutes to 7 or quarter to 7. And, I started pulling out some stuff because it's National Pizza Day today, and I wanted to make my own pizza sauce. However, I did not have tomato paste. I didn't have enough tomato paste to make my tomato sauce for my pizza that we're going to be doing. So anyway, we need to flip the cramer around, and we're going to be getting our 4 bananas and 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder ready to go. All right. This is a recipe I found somewhere on the internet. I'm like, man, that sounds really good. But this time we're going to add in the PB2 because I need to use this stuff up. I don't think I even used hardly anything out of here. All right. I don't even know. We're just going to add live in there. Let's see. Hello, Kelly Jewel. How are you doing? Good morning. How are you doing? So if you don't mind, you can do a couple different things for me. You can share out. If you're on Facebook business page, you can share out. If you're on Periscope, please share the broadcast out. If you are on Facebook or Haps here, and you can share out to Twitter on Haps also. I do Twitter, so share out on your Twitter page also. That would be much appreciated. And also do a reaction, okay? Down there's a little thing that has a little thumbs up. You can do a thumbs up, or you can give it a heart, especially if you're on Facebook. When you give a thumbs up, it doesn't really say anything to Facebook. It doesn't help the algorithms. But when you do a heart, or you're crying, or you want a hug, or one of those oh my gosh emojis, that actually helps your algorithms and your friends' algorithms, rather than just a thumbs up. Anybody can do a thumbs up, but it takes a special person to give a heart. All right, hey Missy Mouse, you're off to work. Have a good day. Bye, Missy Mouse. A hair in a bun. The hair is in the bun. I look like grandma hair. I'm looking like, and it's sort of like askew. It's not even right on top of my head. So yeah, it was just I didn't feel like braiding it today. Okay. Plus I have a scarf on, and when I have a scarf on, everything needs to be lifted up because I have a very short neck, y'all. However, having a short neck when you're old actually is to your advantage, because you don't see all the wrinkles down here, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So anyway. All right, let's flip the camera around and mash up some bananas, because it's going to take a little bit to mash up the bananas. I hear the garbage trucks are outside right now, and my dog did not make it up yet. He's still asleep right now. So let's see if I can flip the camera around. There we go. And up, I got to move some stuff around here and get you there. Oh, we have our water. Yeah, Mary, I'm going to drink some water for you too, okay? Because I gained weight last week. Yes, I did. I ate too many wings this weekend, and I ate too many cookies and ice cream. Yeah, I have a challenge with food too, just like you. So we're going to be more mindful and write down what we're eating and be really consistent this week, so we can get to our goal. So drink some water, at least a lot of water. Just to keep drinking water all day long. I do have my 1 cup of coffee, and I've been having a tea in the afternoon. I've been having this aniseed and camille tea that I got at Publix the other day. So we have these bananas. They're not as mushy as the last ones I did. The last ones are even more ripe than this, but these are ripe. They're ripe. They're spotty. There's 2. Let's get some more in here. Get these 2 babies in here. So all you're doing is bananas and cocoa powder, all right? But we're gonna get our bananas first mashed up, and then add in our cocoa powder, all right? And our last banana, y'all. Yucky bananas here. It's cold here. Oh man, Monica, Linda. I was talking to Linda on the phone yesterday, darling Linda, and she said that y'all are supposed to get like really cold weather, and I can't believe you're going to be sending it this way. I mean, really? I don't see it coming yet. When are you supposed to get that cold weather, Mary and Monica? When are you supposed to get that cold weather? Hello, Bernadette. How you doing from Perth? How you doing from Perth? Hello, Bronx Viking King. You see, you made it over from Periscope there. All right, so we got the bananas. I threw the peels away. All right, and let's mash these bananas up. Okay. Now I can get a blender and mash them up, but that would be too easy, right? I was thinking of getting the blender and doing this, but it wouldn't be showing my Pampered Chef mix and mash, all right? And I love this tool. Yeah, there's a silver one too, but I like this one better. I like this one. It's inexpensive. It's well worth its weight in gold, this little tool right here. And I'm mashing it in the batter bowl. This is the classic batter bowl. All right, so we got to mash this until it's like soup. All right, so let's just do it a good hand job. We're going to get a workout today. Mashing our potato, yeah, I could do mashed potatoes with this, but you're doing bananas, okay? Cold front came in last night. Oh, last night, Monica? I think it's going, hey, Monica, expecting snow on Monday. Blender would be noisy too. Yeah, blender would be noisy too. Exactly. I'm going to make some tomato sauce in the blender later on. But I figured out today that my mom has her haircut appointment today. She forgot to mention that. And then she also told me to keep the scale up because she wants to weigh herself on Tuesday. Because before I went, we were watching Jeopardy last night, and she goes, "Oh, is tomorrow weigh-in day?" And I said, "Yes." "Are you going to weigh in at the stove?" And I said, "Yes." She goes, "Can you keep it out? I'm going to weigh myself tomorrow." I'm like, "Okay," because she gained a little bit of weight. She's like 157 or so, and she was upset last week when she weighed herself. So I'm not sure she was She's still eating the same amount, I think. She still has a little ice cream at night, and I've been having the ice cream at night too. I didn't have it last night, but I had too many cookies yesterday. All right. Hey, Cheryl Rodman, how you doing? Good morning, girl. I love your picture that you put in my VIP page. If you want more of Alexis, you can actually go join my Facebook VIP group or my business page. The link is in the profile, but I'll put it here in the chat too. Let me see if I can put it in. That's it. There we go. And send. Oh, did it go? There we go. Hello, astronomy boy. How are you doing? Thank you, Aiden, for the appreciate you award. Yes, this looks so good. This doesn't look good yet. This is just bananas that we're mashing up, and we really want to mash until we have no pieces of bananas left. Okay, and it may take about 5 minutes, but you know what? We have time, don't we? And you can put this in the blender and wake up your entire house, although my mom never hears anything when I do my blender anyway. Or you can put it in a food processor. You know, you can put the blender, the mixer out and mix it with the mixer. But this is just a simple way. This is the old-fashioned way of doing it, is getting a little masher and mash your bananas, okay? And look, it's looking like soup. Who knew that this thing came out looking like soup, right? All right, so let's see. Good morning. I want that masher, says Cheryl. Yeah, this is a really good tool. I love this little tool, and it doesn't take up much space in your counter in your drawers. I probably use this several times a week, believe it or not, because we like mashed potatoes, and I like mashing my bananas down. All right, let's see. Good morning. Me too, LOL. Okay, let's see. Did I miss anybody's? The blender would be snow, expected cold front. Low in the 20s. Good grief there, Monica. Hello from Perth. We got that one. Bernadette, thank you for the high five award. I appreciate it. Let's see. Hello, everyone, says Astronomy Boy. If it doesn't look good, then what does? If this doesn't look good, I don't know. This looks like mashed bananas. It looks like baby food. Like if you want to do your, and that's another thing. We go out and we buy Gerber baby food, you know, with mashed bananas. All you have to do is this and give it to your baby. It's already done up. Look at that. So when you have it, like if you have a newborn baby or a little toddler, especially toddler, this has little chunks in it. I'd probably do it finer if it was a little tiny baby, but you can make your own banana puree for your babies. I just thought about that now. It's like, wow, how easy is that? Just get a couple of ripe bananas and puree it down. All right, there we go. Just keep going. Just keep going. Hello from Denver, Eleanor. How are you doing, Eleanor? Cooked crooked muse. Oh, it's raining outside, y'all. Looks like I may have to use the treadmill to do my walking today. I try to get 10,000 steps in. Oh my gosh. Who's on here? Daniel from New York. Oh my gosh. Hey, Daniel. I did set up the broadcast to invite people in. I don't see you.
Hello.
How are you up in New York? How's your temperature there?
Good. Now, what are we making here?
Oh, we're going to do a, now this is not the very best for diabetics, okay, but it is bananas, it's puree bananas, and we're going to make a cocoa powder in here, and we're going to put some peanut butter powder in there, okay, and we're going to bake it for 25 minutes, and it comes out, it's going to come out looking like a pudding still, but you need to let it cool down at room temperature. That's why we said eat now and later, because this is actually a later dessert, because you're gonna have to put it in your refrigerator and let it chill for at least 2 hours before you eat it. But it's actually better like 24, 48 hours later, because it solidifies a little bit, and boy, is it good. And there's no sugar except for the bananas in here, okay? There's no like granulated sugar, and there's no flour in here. So if you're, this is definitely a gluten-free dessert, okay? So I just wanted to,
How much sugar is in a banana?
How much what?
How much sugar is in a banana? Do we know that?
No, I don't know that. I don't have any. I'm not diabetic, and I'm not. I can eat everything. There's nothing that I don't like, and there's nothing that I cannot eat. So I just know that bananas are not good for diabetics. So, but this, if you eat it in moderation and you control your blood sugar, then you probably could have some. But the riper the banana, the more sugar it is. That I do know.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you have those really, really black bananas. those had a lot more sugar in it than a yellow banana. Okay. I was wondering where that noise was coming in from. I was like, wow, where's that from? Oh my gosh, that was weird. All right, so what are you doing today? Are you out creating news, getting news? Not creating it, but
Yeah, I'm monitoring, but I'm monitoring silent because all the scanners can really make a lot of noise, and
yeah.
I'm listening to probably 7 scanners at the same time. So.
Oh, okay. All right, so I don't see you on my screen here. I just hear you. Okay.
You got it.
All right, so you're just voice only, I guess. I tried to go live on my laptop, but it wouldn't let me put the hashtags in for the hashtag challenge. And so I came back over on my phone. All right, so we have cocoa powder here, and I have special dark cocoa powder. I'm going to try and use this up when I go to Walmart today. I can get some cocoa powder because I'm running out of it. So we need 1 level scoop of this. 1 level scoop. I can't get the little. All right, so there's 1.
So Aiden Lee says there's 18 grams in 1 banana.
There you go. I don't know if that's good or bad. All right, here, we're going to put all this in here. I have to get a little spoon because I am out of cocoa powder too. And I thought about that when I was making this. Like, I hope I have enough because last week we were low. But we're going to add in the peanut butter powder too, so that will help. All right, let's see if I got another one.
So is 18, there's I don't know, Marie says 14 to 18 grams on average. Now, is 18 grams of sugar high or is it low?
I don't know how much sugar you're supposed to have per day. I know on like your nutritional value. Let me see. It says sugar, dietary fiber. No sugar in this one. No sugar. That's really good. It does have 1 gram of protein. There's no sodium. I know on this one it tells you like 0 percentages of sodium, and I really try to watch how much sodium it is in foods because my hands swell when I have too much salt. So.
And there's only 10 calories in that one.
Yeah.
Per serving.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and 1 serving is 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. So we put 3 of them in there. We're gonna put 3 more in here of this one, which is the regular cocoa powder. Okay. Okay. I have a little bit of this one left. There we go.
Aiden says you have 260 live viewers.
Oh wow. Okay. I don't really watch how many live viewers I have, but with that Haps challenge, are you doing the Haps challenge, Daniel?
I'm the same way. I don't really keep track. It's nice to see that you get at least 500, but I really don't keep track of that.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to put the peanut butter in, and we're going to do 3 things of peanut butter. Okay, 1. And this one has a little bit of calories on it. I think I can even do more. We're going to taste it. Somebody mentioned this last time I made it, and I was like, okay, well, let's try it. Okay. So we're going to see.
I remember that.
So I'm taking their advice. All right. And so I bought a star fruit. How did you eat your star fruit? Because you made me buy a star fruit last week, and I haven't gotten it out of the refrigerator. So how did you eat your star fruit?
So I didn't prepare it, but they just kind of sliced it for me. And,
okay. You just ate it whole?
Yeah.
Did they garnish anything? Like, did they make a fancy fruit plate for you?
Yeah, they put it with some pomegranate, and they put it with some non-dairy yogurt.
Oh, okay.
What else?
And how are you going on your weight loss? Because you were supposed to lose a little bit, and your diabetes, and you probably have a few other things that can probably help you. Have you brought in some apples into your car when you're driving around, or fruit?
Yeah. Just to get the fiber part of the diet.
I did let the dog out.
Yeah, but mostly it's I was looking over the notes of what my doctor. She's a female doctor, by the way, and she's very tough.
Yeah.
And she just says cut down. She doesn't say eliminate. So I thought it was eliminate. So Yeah, you can eat bread as long as it's like a whole wheat or something like that
Yeah.
in the morning, but throughout the day, don't continue to eat any more carbohydrates. So it's the
Yeah.
carbohydrates and the sugar because of the A1C test results came back at 6.6, which is pretty high.
Okay. What is this supposed to be? I thought it was 6.1.
under 5.
Under 5. Oh,
Yeah.
geez, Louise. Okay. Yeah, you got to get that down. I'll get that down. All right, let's see. Gonna try this with Cadbury chocolate. Yep.
Mary
24
Mary
grams.
gave you a Super Heart Award.
Oh, thank you so much, Mary. That's Mary out in Texas. I talk to her all the time off the app. Let's see. So Eleanor says 24 grams for women and 36 for men added sugars a day. A banana has no added sugars though. Huh. Added.
Wow.
I don't like it when they say added sugars.
It confuses me.
I know it does to me. I'm just making sure this gets really, really smooth. Okay. I should taste it and see how the peanut butter is coming out. Let's taste it.
Always got to taste it.
I think we can use more peanut butter.
Bannerman is asking, what are we making? I think he was invited to the live. Bannerman, get in here. Those measurements?
Yes. This is an adjustable measuring spoon. You see this in almost every single one of my broadcasts when I cook.
Yes.
And it comes as a set. It comes in, let me see if I can find the other one over here. Of course I can't. Yeah, here we go. So it comes in a tablespoon one and a teaspoon one. It goes all the way from a teaspoon all the way up to a tablespoon, so you can adjust it. You don't have to figure around with the ones that have like all 6 of them in there. And then this one is a teaspoon, and it goes from 1/4 of a teaspoon all the way up to 1 teaspoon. So it's just 2 of them. They're like $10 or $11. I forget how much it is on there, but that is like really. And I keep them over in a bowl over there. Let me see if I can see it. Right there's my bowl, and I keep all my measuring things and pencils right there. Okay. So, and it's actually, this is one from, this mug is from Periscope from a long time ago. It's a Periscope mug. Okay. That stays there. So when I reach over,
Periscope.
One for Periscope, yeah. Well, that's where all my followers are from, or I should say, majority of them are from Periscope, because I started like almost 5 years ago, June 1st. So a little over almost 4.5 years of going live, almost consistently too. I'm having a problem being consistent on HAPs, because I'm not sure if people are up at this time. I used to go live at 6:30 in the morning, and people used to like wait for me. They're like, "Where are you? You're not on live," But I just got out of practice. Like you go live, you work overnight, so I always see you on Sunday mornings or Saturday mornings, driving around New York City, chasing the news. So you're consistent on your timing, but you have to have news to actually scope,
Exactly. I rather it that way, because then I could just scope, and otherwise I'd just be broadcasting without nothing going on. And there are some guys that do what I do that do that. I don't know if that's too many do's in one sentence, but anyway.
You did a lot of do's in there.
Yeah, they just they broadcast on YouTube, and they just stay on there whether there's nothing. They talk about themselves,
really?
talk about the
Yeah.
job. I just find it kind of boring. Ada says if you could put some walnuts in there, he said.
Yeah, you could, but then it would add to my points, and I don't want any nuts. Or you can sprinkle them even on top, or actually, when this solidifies, it comes out like a flan, and you can do little cuts on it, or even square cuts, and add a little bit of fat-free whipped cream, and then sprinkle some nuts on top of that. That would look really pretty. It'd be like a sundae. It'd be like a chocolate sundae on it. I see Bannerman. I think Bannerman is in here. Bannerman, this is a dessert for you for when you are, because Bannerman's also trying to lose a little bit of weight. And I actually gained weight last week, but that's okay. I always fall off the wagon. I had those ribs, and, And
Mm.
and I also had my mom, I left my mom in the car while I went shopping. Because it was our second grocery store, and I left the car on, the radio on, and I said, okay, stay here. I'll be right back. And I went in, I was getting her groceries done. And she got out of the car and went to the guy that was making ribs on the outside of this grocery store, and bought a whole slab of ribs and a dozen of wings. I'm like, really, Mom? Like, it's not on my diet.
What's
Could have
a
been wings.
hamster award?
What's a hamster? Those are just words. Is a hamster or is a squirrel? Oh, it's a
I
hamster
don't want
word.
to. Yeah,
$40. Oh my
yeah.
God, I've never gotten
Banner
forty
Man just
dollars.
gave you that.
Oh my God. Banner Man, that's way too much, That's wow. Oh my God, that's the biggest tip I've ever gotten. Wow, besides being a waitress. Actually, I was married and I got divorced when I was like 48, and I went to live with my parents, and there was a little restaurant called the Grotto up at Harvey's Lake, and they actually have a grotto at Burhover Beach, Maryland. And I was a waitress there, and it was the best job of slinging those pizzas around and suggesting people what to have on their pizzas. And I loved doing that. That was a lot of fun. I was 48. I did that for a year, almost 2 years, being a waitress there. And I went to Red Lobster, and I was a waitress at Red Lobster too. But they changed their rules and stuff like that. And I was let go on that job because I didn't fit the qualifications anymore. I wasn't fast enough, I guess. And then I got a job in the medical field doing medical, teaching people to go from doctors and nurses to go from the paper charts to the medical charts, like the EHR. And I was in a hospital for 1 year doing that while they switched over. That was a good job too. But I did the night shift on that 11 to 7. I don't like that shift at all because I didn't know what day of the week it was. But it allowed me to be there for my son when he got home from school, and be there for my mom and my dad when my dad needed to go to doctor's appointments and stuff. All right, so this is getting pretty good. You see how it's almost like pudding right now. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to clean up a little bit because I got cocoa powder all over here. I'm going to taste it one more time. Let's get a different tasting scrub. All right, there we go.
So you can only have one person in here?
Yeah, when you're on your phone, you can only have one person, I think, on your phone. But when you're on the computer, you can have up to, I think, 8.
Okay. So
that's good. Good.
Awesome. So I definitely appreciate the invite. I'm gonna get
thank you so much.
So Banner Man can get on. Banner Man, make sure you're ready.
I want to thank you so much for your order. You're the first person from directly from Haps to actually order on my website. So that was
I got to
really
sneak that one in. But I'm gonna get some more stuff. I have some more stuff saved in my cart, and I'm just wondering, do I use the same party or you got
I'll message you where to go. I forgot which one.
For my next one.
If it's right today, do it on Karen Ames's party. She's our host of the month, okay? And then I'm going to get another party started later this week for
cool.
a mystery show, okay?
Sure.
All right. Well, thank you so much. All right.
You got it.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
No, you cool. Okay. Copy. We'll get off so she can have only one person, says Daniel. Okay. Beam me up, says Banner Man. Beam me up. Okay. Let me see. I think you should be able to beam up because you're in the original scope itself. So I think you should be able to come right in because Daniel did. Is there a red dot out near your things? Okay, I'm going to get this. You need a scraper over here. I need to get the dog in too. Cooper went out. Okay, stop. All right, so Cooper's in the house, and I did not give him his breakfast yet. All right, so we have our bananas here. Anybody else add guest? Here we go. Do we have it? Bannerman. Here, Bannerman. There we go. Bannerman. There we go. Enter. Return. Invite. All right, I think I did it, Bannerman. You can put the crock pot in the dishwasher. Yes, you can put the crock in the dishwasher, Tabby. All right, so we have our 4 bananas and 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder and 6 tablespoons of PB2 in here. And we lined our, this is a stoneware pan by Pampered Chef. It's a loaf pan. Don't do it in anything thinner than a loaf pan because it won't come out right, okay? And we're gonna dump this right in, and we're gonna put it in the oven for 25 minutes, okay? And we're gonna get one more dessert because I'm hungry and I need to feed the dog too. I forgot to feed the dog, y'all, and he's looking for food. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get that out. There. Scrape it out. Because y'all know I like it. It's good to the last drop when we scrape it out. And talking about good to the last drop, we need a coffee too. All right, let's put this in the sink. All right, let's get this in, and then we're going to feed the dog. All right, there we go. Just, it's looking good. I think it's looking good. There we go. Yeah, and I'm going to lick the spoon. No egg in here. And you know when I lick the spoon, it's really good. All right, because I normally don't lick spoons. All right. All right, so this is going to go in the oven for 350 degrees for 25 minutes. Alexa, set the timer for 25 minutes.
25 minutes, starting now.
Ooh, there we go. Let's see. Let me see. Oops. Here I am. All right, so let's see. Added sugars. All right. Boy, Eleanor, you're going to be my technical person here. All right, so, and syrups are added beverages when they process prepared naturally occurring sugars such as those in fruits. Oh my God, that was so long. Nope, I didn't get anything. You didn't get anything? All right, let me see. Present on screen. Huh. Well, that was easy. That one I just I said present on screen. Alex just pressed my name. I did. It says present on screen. Hey, Bronx Viking, thank you so much for the Super Heart Award. Okay, I got to get some dog food for my dog. All right. Whew. All right, it's warm in here too. All right, Daniel, thank you so much for the Super Heart Award. Let me Super Heart you all back. All right. Did I tell Alexa to set the timer? Alexa, do you have a timer set?
You have 23 minutes left on the 25-minute timer.
Old age setting in, y'all. All right. Good morning, Demi, naughty boy. How you doing? Oh, let me see. Go back. No banner. No banner. Okay. Well, it says we present on screen. Add a guest. I said add a guest. It has banner man. Tap on user to invite them. You can filter the list by tapping more than their name. You can invite multiple people at the same time. Invite. There we go. All right. So Bannerman, go out, refresh, come back in, and look on your notifications. It should be there. No. There we go. I'm questioning. I'm like, is that right? Oh, looking fab. Thank you. I have my hair up in a messy bun, y'all. And I'm probably gonna have to do the treadmill because it is looking nasty outside and raining. Let's see. I'm gonna go back and read some comments now. Okay, go back. I'll copy. I will get off. She can only have one. Okay, we got that. Uncle Rich. Wow. All right, we got all that, Mary. All right, I'm up to speed on comments here. All right, we need to get the dog food though. Okay. Don't have it in there.
There
oh my
we
God.
are.
Somebody's here.
There we are.
Okay.
Did you hear me?
You're only on voice because I don't see you on the camera part. All right.
Oh, can you see me? Hear me?
I can hear you. I can see you, but nobody can see you on camera. Something, I don't know
Wonder why.
what is.
Okay, so Alexis, tell me about your website. I didn't know that you sent out that you cooked.
Yeah, I do. HAPS is right now the terms of service. You're not allowed to sell stuff, but I don't sell stuff like, hey, I made this. Would you like to buy it? You know, I do Pampered Chef. Okay. And Pampered Chef is a company that sells kitchen tools, anywhere
Right.
from the measuring cups to pots and pans to you name it, knives, seasonings they sell. And so I've been doing that for 5 years now. And I got my start doing Periscope, and I have a lot of following, and I come live and I show you how to use your kitchen tools. Most of them are Pampered Chef. I actually started doing the Little Red Ninja and doing, smoothies in the morning. That's how I got my start. And
Right.
I'm mixing up my dog's dog food here. It's nasty. Right. So anyway, that's how I got started. And I would go live every morning at 6:30 in the morning. And since Periscope said they're ending, I've been in a funk, and I'm like trying to find my spot here on HAPS and what time I should go live. All right. I'm finding that like the evening, there's a lot more people going live in the evening. So I'm like, we want to go live when there's like maybe 2 or 3 people going, so they have a variety. Because sometimes they go on HAPS and there's like one person or nobody actually scoping. And I know it has to do with who you're subscribing to here on HAPS. All right, there we go. Let's see. Okay, dogs fed. All right, let's get the lid. Hello, Dee. How you doing, Dee? Oh my gosh, you're over here on HAPS too. All right, so that's how I got my start.
Well, personally, let me say this about you. I don't really think it matters if there's 15 people. If there's 15 people going live when it comes to you, I think people gonna come to you automatically. You got a brand, you got cooking, right?
Yeah, but there is always an understanding. Like if there's 2 cooks cooking, you just do one cooking scope. Or
Right.
if there's like, sometimes I want to watch some other people that are scoping at the same time. Like I don't like to go live when, say, like Louise Poppy. I know she wouldn't mind if I said her name. Like I don't go live with Louise because I want to watch Louise, you know? So I'm like, I try not to compete, and I try to find a spot where I can cook, but I have to eat everything I cook, Bannerman. It's not like I cook it and I give it all away. And I used to give it away when I had a full-time job, but I don't have a full-time job. Pampered Chef is my full-time job now. And I used to take it to work, or I used to take it to the car place where they do oil changes. I said, here, eat this. I would just say, eat this. But now I don't have anybody say, eat this. So now I have to eat everything that I make. So,
But you're cooking for your mom also.
say what?
You're taking care of your mom. You also cooking for your mom every day.
Yes, I'm cooking for my mom. Yes. Yep. Yeah.
Well,
but then,
can I tell you one thing that a lot of people never even think about on here, especially when it comes to broadcasting? Now, I'm retired, so I can do it every day if I want to. But a lot of people, they just think about it as everybody works during the day and nobody works nights. They don't think about the crowd that works nights. Your night crowd that works all night gets off 6 a.m.
yes.
They're going to be up about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Or I used to come home and go to bed at 9 and wake up at 3, so I'd be home be awake for my son.
Between 1 and 3, you got a lot of people that works nights that nobody even thinks about. That's why, like on my deal, I wasn't linked to anybody. I got almost 300,000 views. Why? Because I've been doing day and night. I've been
you broadcast a lot, and I only do it like once a day. I don't go, and I try to keep it within 1 hour. Cooking the whole entire thing, and most of my food that I make, you can make it within 30 minutes because I am a 30-minute cook, y'all. I do not want to be slaving on the stove for 1 hour, or I don't like making Thanksgiving dinner because it takes way too long. It takes like 3-4 hours. You're like, are you kidding me? No, get that dinner done in 30 minutes.
Well, can I say this about what I would say about your broadcast? I would say this about you. I would keep doing what you're doing in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I think it's an excellent time what you're doing, especially with some people like to wake up to that. I used to wake up and watch the Food Channel.
Yeah.
And then I would pick one time that's going to be best for you, right?
Yes.
Best for you. And if it's whatever time it is, listen, I understand what you're saying about competing. But we're giving respect and everything. But I haven't really seen anybody that comes on, say, like in the hours of 5 to 7, that has a designated cooking show.
And I think I need to go back and do my 6:30 time, because I did have the overnight people that would watch me on the way home, or they watch the replay. The only thing is, a lot of times when I was doing the 6:30, I thought I was only getting the East Coast people that were waking up really early, or the West Coast when they're up all night, all-nighters. And so I was trying to be a little bit more diverse, and I think I'm screwing myself up doing it.
You're talking about 6:30 in the morning.
Yes, 6:30 in the morning.
Think about this now. 6:30 in the morning. 6:30 in the morning. If you're East Coast time, that's 7:30 in the morning. People are already on their way to work.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do a cooking show, you need to do a cooking show earlier than 6:30.
I'm not doing it earlier than 6:30. The earliest one I've done is 6 o'clock, and that's when my son was going to high school.
But think about it now, because people at 7:30. Most people, a lot of people go to work at 7. Some people for sure at 8, and then if you got a better job, probably 9. But I think probably earlier than that for your East Coast.
And so when I go live, like around 4 or 5 o'clock, making dinner, then those people say, "Oh my gosh, I caught you live." I'm like, "Yes, you got me live," you know.
Well, okay, let's just agree on this. Let's just say that you keep your morning show for sure, but let's talk about your evening show.
We only do once a day. We can't do it like I can't do it twice. It takes a lot of time to, like, one, I don't have the money to create all these ingredients and stuff like that, and I have to eat all of it. So
you'd rather do it in the morning than you had the evening?
You know what? I look better in the morning, Bannerman, and I have a broadcast scheduled with oh my God, what's his name? The guy in the Chicagoland guy. Jim.
Let me ask you this. Here's the main question: what is the easiest for you? What fits your schedule?
That's a good question. I did enjoy doing it at 6:30 in the morning.
Do it at 6:30.
Hands down, because you know what? It energized me for the entire day. You know how you get energized from going live?
Mm-hmm.
You get energy.
Yeah,
yes.
Do it at 6:30. Do it at 6:30. Quit thinking about it. Do it at 6:30.
6:30. Okay, we'll be live on 6:30. All right, I have to put. And you know what? This scheduling thing was a little bit freaky, because I was late this morning. I'm like, oh man, I didn't make it for 7 o'clock. I made it for 7:30. Okay, 6:30. But a lot of times at 6:30, like I can make dinner at 6:30. We can make dinner at 6:30. We just keep it and warm and keep it warm for the day. Because I got some dinners to make this week. Okay, so Dee says, yeah, it's Jim. Jim in Chicagoland. He invited me into his broadcast last week, and I said, well, I can't do it this week, but I can do it next week. And it's at 11 o'clock at night. I think I'm gonna be in my pajamas at 11 o'clock at night, y'all. I just wondered how you were going to stay.
Jim is one of the guys that I've got probably the most respect for, and he is a fantastic broadcaster. He's even a better family man and even a better daddy.
Yeah, but it really is. It's like, how am I going to stay awake till 11 o'clock on Thursday night? Thursday night, I'll be on Jim's Scope at 11 o'clock at night.
Well, man, if you do this at 6:30, that's going to fit my schedule real good, because I'm an early riser, right?
Are you? Okay.
Yeah. I'll be able to come in and see what you're doing, and
you just get ideas. You know, you don't have to, if you don't like bananas, then skip the banana one. You know, but a lot of people come in and say, I just like to listen to you. I'm like, really? I have a weird accent, and you know how you don't watch your own replays because you don't like the way you sound? That's me. I'm like, no.
Well, can I just give you a little something to think about?
Yeah, I'm going to make a coffee.
Just something to think about. What you do with talking about doing it 6:30, and then maybe once a month do some kind of special thing, like on a Friday or Saturday night.
We do. We make desserts usually Friday nights. Friday night or Saturday night is with Alexis, and that's a lot of fun when we do something. You have a great accent. I have a great accent. You know actually, my accent. Yeah.
You know what it's sort of like? It's sort of like Bob Barker. You know, we used to all watch Bob Barker right before The Young and the Restless. And right, remember when they used to come on live sometimes, like on Friday night on CBS, and you'd have the big special?
Yeah.
Did you see that? You know, all of a sudden, here's The Price is Right, and it's not just before The Young and the Restless in the morning. It's Friday night live. We give away all the money and stuff, the bigger prizes. and that's sort of the way you are. We get to see you 6:30 every day, and then all of a sudden, there she is live, some kind of special dessert or something.
Yeah, we do desserts. I've been trying to do healthier things because I am on a weight loss journey, Bannerman. We've lost, well, we did 50 pounds. We're down to 49.8 pounds right now because I gained a little bit last week. But my total weight loss is hopefully going to be 52 pounds. So we have 2.2 pounds left to go now. But we're up and down, and it's not like I saw you eating ribs the other day or last night. And
No.
I'm like,
oh no, wait a minute. That was not me. That was my brother.
Well, your brother, your alter ego person. Yeah. So anyway, I did the same thing. I ate the ribs. My mom bought the whole slab, and then she tells me the guy threw half a slab in there. I'm like, oh my god, we don't need that. Oh yeah. All right, let's get that. We gotta have a cup of coffee, okay? All right, so we gotta do another really good dessert for you that you can have, and this one doesn't have bananas in it, and it's really, really healthy for you. I have a bunch of strawberries and blueberries here, and we're going to slice up a strawberry because we're going to put it on our dessert. And we're going to be using some Laughing Cow cheese, just one little wedge of Laughing Cow cheese, because on Weight Watchers it's only 1 point. And then I use Olay tortilla rolls, okay? Olay, okay? And this is a spinach one. It doesn't taste like spinach, though. It tastes really good. And we're going to use one of these.
Give me co-host for you?
Yeah, you can co-host for me.
Okay, you guys start doing your thing. I'll give you a proper introduction, okay?
Let's get a cup of coffee first.
Okay, get the coffee. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pepper Chef. Some of you know her as...
Just Alexis.
Some of you know her as Chef. Same way with me. Somebody know me. A lot of people know me as Bannerman. In some parts of the world, they call me Chef. They don't know anything about Bannerman. So welcome to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. The Pampered Chef is right here live. Good morning, Pampered Chef.
Well, this is fun. I don't think I've ever had an introduction like that.
Good morning. The introduction hasn't got here yet. This is just a warm-up. Good morning.
Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to slice up some strawberries, okay? Just one strawberry you're going to need. You're going to need, I'm not even using, we can use a core or more because this tool here, Bannerman, is disappearing. It actually makes circles, and you can core out like your strawberries. So just go right in.
Very familiar with that tool.
And you core it out. And now we left all the strawberry behind, and we just took out the green part, okay? And I'm going to just use a small little knife. There is another tool here. We'll use another tool. You can use a knife and slice one individually, but I like using my quick slice. And I want to slice it this way. And I can slice this down 1/4 of an inch, and it slices it perfectly into the right size. Yeah, this is really good. It's better than trying to use a knife.
Might I ask you a question? Yeah. Might I ask you a question just for the viewers? Would that be your standard paring knife we're looking at right there?
No, this one here is a little kitchen knife, all right? And it's like $4. Kitchen. And you get 3 for, I don't know, $8 or something like that. But this is just the standard paring knife is this one here. There's 2 different ones. I rarely ever use this one. And then this here is the Pampered Chef, the real
paring knife right there.
These are paring knives.
There's the paring knives, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Please proceed. Please proceed.
Yep. So I just pick up the little cheap one, okay? So we're gonna open this up, and it's just regular. This is the regular Laughing Cow. It has no like they have chipotle one. They have a green onion one. They have different flavors, but this is just a plain one, and we're gonna put that on our tortilla. Let me see if I got it right down the middle. There we go. And we're going to get a nice little spreader right here. I'm going to spread that cheese.
Is that a wheat?
No.
What kind of tortilla is that?
This is
Pampered Chef.
This one here is Olay Extreme Wellness. It's high fiber spinach and herb, carb carb lean. Okay, so there's not that many carbs, and it's really Weight Watcher friendly. It's only 1 point on Weight Watchers versus all the other ones are like at least 3 points on all the other brands. So I use that brand. They do have a sun-dried tomato one, and they have a high fiber one too. That's a little bit, I got one that's a little bit bigger than that. So I'm going to spread my cheese just on half of this. All right. And we're going to put this in our pan. Here's my pan, and it's a 10-inch fry pan by Pampered Chef. We're just going to turn this on. Okay. And we're going to put this right on here, and we're going to just toast the bottom of it. Just toast the bottom of it. We're going to put on some blueberries. I'm going to cut this right now before we get any further. You can actually cut this before you put the stuff on. Just cut it right, just halfway. Okay, so you're only going to have half of it cut. All right.
Let me say something. Let me say a little. Give some shout outs to some of your fans while you're doing this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning, everybody. We'd like to thank Miss Horn, Dina D's in the house. AlexisC is in the house, the Pampered Chef, no less. Texas Snow Bunny, good morning from Irving, Texas, the town Jerry Jones built. Daniel's in the house. Daniel from up there in New York City, a good follow. Shirley Baker's in the house. Good morning, Shirley Baker. Dina D's in the house. Man. Now, Alexis, one question for all our viewers out here. I thought I heard a clicking of a gas stove. Would you please explain the difference between cooking with gas and cooking with electric, and which one do you prefer? And I think I know the answer, but please expand on cooking with gas and cooking with electric.
Okay, gas is more precise cooking, and it has you can when I turn the flame off, the heat automatically goes away. Now these grates are hot, but it keeps the you're not going to burn it, because when you have an electric stove and you turn it off, that eye still remains really, really hot, and if you keep your pan on there, it will still continue to cook and burn the bottom of your food. But once I turn it off, on the gas one, the heat automatically goes away. You do hear that click. That's it igniting. It's igniting. The only thing is you have to really make sure that your pilots are turned off. One thing that's really all my knobs are in the front of my stove. So if you have kids and you have your stove front knobs, they are a little bit dangerous for little kids, because they can go over there and play with those knobs. Okay, just be careful with little kids and front knobs on your stove. However, they are really good when you are in a wheelchair. If your wheelchair have a person in a wheelchair, you need to have the knobs on the front part of the stove, because then they don't have to reach back and get the knobs on the back of the thing, burning their, reaching your arm, you could burn your hand. Most people don't realize that when you're in a wheelchair, just small things in your house that are obstacles. All right. So that's one of them. The gas, I don't mind cooking on either one. I do prefer the gas one. However, on baking, I think I prefer the baking in the electric one. I think it's more even temperature than the gas one, but that's my preference. How about you, Bennerman? I'm sure you're a gas also.
I'm definitely gas. Now, one more question. More question. As a train is passing by, we can hear the train whistle in the background. I see, unless my eyes are deceiving me, I see you cooking with a black iron skillet. Is that your preference? Is there a reason behind that?
Oh, I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of honey on here. Okay. Now this one here is a non-stick pan by Pampered Chef. It will be available in March. It's currently not available. And you see, I'm putting just a little bit of sweetness, and this is honey sweetness. It's not added, your white sugar. Okay. We can good to the last drop, y'all. Okay. So yeah, good to the last.
That's not a cast iron skillet?
No, this is not a cast iron skillet.
It's not a cast iron skillet?
It's a non-stick pan. It does look like cast iron, but it's not. We do have cast iron, and it has a removable handle. All right. I'm going to see how this is. This is going up. So it can actually remove the handle. You see how the handle removes? And you can actually stack these pans. All right. So you can actually, these are the same line, and you can put the handle on any of the pots and pans. Okay.
Now, will that go in the oven?
Yeah, this is actually 4 layers of reinforced titanium. It is not your Teflon or anything like that. You can use metal on here, but I suggest not, because it does scratch it, but it will not crack, peel, or chip on you. Okay, so this is a Pampered Chef line, and you can stack them. Most pots and pans you cannot stack, because when you stack stuff on it, it will scratch it. So I always say, if you don't have this Pampered Chef line, make sure you put like a paper towel or washcloth or some kind of protectant between your pots and pans, okay? Because metal scratches your Teflon. Ay. We're having that was loud. Sorry if you have an earplugs on, but this one has the metal on the bottom. You can see how the metal, and it's aluminum bottom that actually distributes the heat really evenly. And we can put that on there. Let me put that back.
Okay.
Wow, had a lot. All right, so we're gonna get back to our dessert right here for breakfast. All right, so we have our cheese on here. We're gonna flip this way. All right, we have blueberries over there that were like nicely warming up. We're gonna flip it the other way. Oh, let me see. Put it the other way. Oops, there we go.
Oh wow.
There, and one more time, get the strawberries in there. All right, and then get a little spatula, my little one, my favorite one here. Okay, and
what do you call that little heaven right there?
I have no idea. It's a great, delicious dessert. It's red, white, and my honey's dripping off of it. Let's turn off the stove. He's already been out. He's been going in and out, Mom. All right. So it's really, really hot. It's nice and warm, and the cheese is like ooey gooey down there, and you can bite into this. And so this can be used as a snack or a dessert or your breakfast. All right. So there we go. We're going to put that down. It's really, really hot right now. Let me put this over. Okay. Alexa, turn the timer off. All right, so our timer's off for our dessert that is done now, because we did this last week and it was exactly 25 minutes that we had it in there. Okay, let me see, Daniel. Oh my God, super hungry now. Yes, making me hungry. I make everybody hungry. Hey, Cheryl's over on YouTube. How you doing, Cheryl? All right.
Could you put a little sauce on that, possibly? What sauce would you put on top of that? Could you add sauce?
Well, we have the honey on here, but you can do a drizzle of chocolate in here instead if you want. You can put Nutella in here if you like. You can put peanut butter on this one. So there's different ways of doing this. I was just showing you that you can do it in a tortilla wrap and do an inexpensive one and put some fruit in there. And you have a little bit of that cheese. You can do it with brie in here. And Cheryl Frazier's the one that actually sent me this recipe for this. So we can thank Cheryl for this. All right. And I tell you, this is so good, y'all. For breakfast. And then you can add in like a little put your little more fruit down here to garnish your plate, and you're ready to go. Look how nice that is. Okay,
what about powdered sugar? Could you add that too if you wanted
to?
You
could, but you know what, your powdered sugar, it has too much sugar in it. Okay, so if you're trying to lose weight, skip the powdered sugar. Okay, if you just want it has a decoration on your plate, then you can do it that way too.
Wow.
All right, so here we have our banana dessert in here. Now you can see, let me see if I get my, oops, where did I put that? Here. I brought it out of the oven. Now it's still a little bit jiggly. You see how it's moved, like that center is still not set. You keep this at room temperature, all right, until it cools down completely, and then put it in your refrigerator for at least 2 hours, okay? But again, this tasted great 48 hours later. It was even better than the 2 hours after I started cutting into it. And you have to use the parchment, otherwise you'll never get it out of your pan. And definitely use a loaf pan, because you want the thickness of it and not the thinness. Okay, so use an 8x4 loaf pan. And the 8x4 is measured from the bottom, not from here to here, but the bottom. All right, so there we go. Are you going to step on your, wait.
Alexis, is that like a pudding or something?
It's, let me see if I have it on here. It's more of a consistency of a flan. Right? You are 156.8. 156.8. We're weighing my mom. All right.
That looks great.
All right. So let's see. Go into my groups. Let's see. And let's see. Ooh, brownie.
Good morning, Cheryl Frazier.
Let's see if I got it in here. I think I posted it last week on my Facebook.
Demi, good morning.
No. Where did I post it? Chocolate.
Boy, it looks so good, man. Go in that refrigerator, set up a little bit, and it's not like a dry, it'd be like a pudding type deal with it'd be so like a rocky road type deal, but without the nuts or something. It sounds great.
Oh yeah, you can and it slices like you know how Jello slices and it's thick?
Yeah.
Like that. It's like Jello, but it's made with bananas and cocoa powder. And I'm telling you, it's super good. I'm trying to see. Oh, here. So this is what it looks like. This is what I did with one last week. Okay. So I put some cocoa powder on the top of this, and then I made 2 squirts of fat-free Cool Whip on it.
Ooh.
So that, see how it comes out? It's like, it's wet. It was actually called a brownie, but I don't call these brownies. It's more of a chocolate dessert. Oh, we have a pecan. Here it is again with the chocolate powder on top of it. Okay, and these these are my pictures from last week. But anyway, let's see if I got any more. Censor now. Oh, here's the other one. So when it comes out, you see, and I carved it into, we use a form, and we carved it into a heart, and it's just 2 ingredient brownies, but it doesn't have the consistency of a brownie. So if you're biting into this thinking you're going to have a brownie, you're going to be disappointed on that one. All right.
Would vanilla ice cream would go pretty good?
Oh my, you're adding too much stuff on there. You can do fat-free Cool Whip on there. I'm trying to keep you healthy there, Bannerman. So see, this is what the professional one looks like. All right. This is the one that I got from the website, Kirby Cravings. It's a 2 ingredient healthy brownies, no flour, butter, eggs, or refined sugar. And she shows you, and this is the website that I got the idea from. Somebody sent it to me. I mean, I don't think they have any more on here.
So this is like a food for that's healthier than your regular food.
Yes, because remember, let me flip this around. Remember, I'm on a weight loss journey, all right, and I'm trying to. I love desserts. I love food. I'm a foodaholic, all right. It no longer sits. The longer it sits, the firmer it gets. Correct, Kristen. Texas Snow Bunny. I really don't think I would just be disappointed in that at all, says Melanie Flay. I don't think it would be either. But if I when I was thinking it's going to be like a brownie, it's not as firm as a brownie, but it definitely does have the chocolate taste. You can taste a little bit of the bananas in there, but if you didn't know there's bananas in there, like if you didn't make it and gave it to somebody, they wouldn't even know what the heck was in it. Okay. And it's only 2 ingredients, but we did add the peanut butter this time. I added 6 tablespoons of the peanut butter. So it should firm up even more than it was last week.
Okay. Can I just dream for just a second? Because
you certainly can.
I'm on the diet as well. And I'm sure there's a lot of people on the diet, but let's just say hypothetically that we did put 2 nice scoops of like vanilla ice cream Bluebell on there. What would that taste like?
Phenomenal. You know what I put on here, Bannerman? Raspberry habanero sauce. I took the 3 points for that.
Oh my gosh. Hey Alexis, I'm on one knee right now.
Yeah, and I got the raspberry habanero sauce too.
On one knee right now, Alexis.
Where what?
I'm on one knee. I'm out here walking one knee.
This raspberry habanero sauce. It's a Pampered Chef sauce. We put this on. I put this on almost everything. You can put it on chicken. You can put it on a hamburger. Bryce and I only use this on hamburgers. We just skip the ketchup anymore.
Alexis, you're killing us. You're killing us.
So I'm telling you. Yummy in my tummy. That's all I can say.
What we're going to talk about next? Ribs?
We got those in the refrigerator. Got to eat those up. but ribs, yeah, we can do ribs. I remember the first time I did ribs. It was a nightmare. It was a broadcast over 2 years ago on Periscope. I boohoo cried on that one. And some of you know what I'm talking about. Let's see, eggs, salsa, avocado, anything you like. Oh, talk about avocados. I went to the grocery store when I left my mom in the car, and she got out and she got the ribs and the chicken wings. Well, I went there to buy an avocado because it was on sale for like 50 cents or something like that. And I got to the checkout, right? And the guy goes, well, why are you buying this one avocado when you can get all this for free? We're giving these away for free. I'm like, one avocado, 50 cents? 4 avocados free? I'm thinking, all right, so a half of an avocado is 5 points, and I get 16 points a day. Who's going to help me eat these avocados? I could do some demonstrations with a new tool by Pampered Chef that's coming out in March. So, and I'm going to be making some guacamole, salsa, whatever, guacamole. We're going to make guacamole. Let's see. All right. There are my 2 main ingredients. What are the 2 main? Oh, in this one here. All right, Melanie, are you still there, Bannerman? We have 4 bananas, 4 ripe bananas. Last week I used 2 super ripe ones and 2 halfway ripe ones, and then 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And I used a combination of the dark one because I was running out and we ran out, and then cacao powder. So 6 tablespoons, like a combination. You can use all of this 6 or a combination 3 and 3. Or however you want, 6 tablespoons. And then today we use the peanut butter, the PB2, we use 6 tablespoons of PB2. And that's the difference when you are baking or cooking or going live. People want to know the exact measurements so that they can recreate what you're having at your house. Okay. So that's a bonus.
Right on.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah, Dee, the habanero sauce did they change manufacturers, and it is a little bit hotter, spicier than the previous ones. So instead of being like a 1, it's more like a 3 now, I think, on the heat side. That looks good. Can I get that in the UK? No, you cannot get the Pampered Chef is not sold in the UK. It's only sold in the United States. There's different people that sell Pampered Chef in Canada. I cannot sell to Canada or outside the United States. Okay. So Pampered Chef is in the United States, Canada, Austria, Germany, and France. 5 countries that Pampered Chef sells to. Win Dixie, yes. Space Gal, how you doing? They were free.
Alexis.
Yeah.
You know I've been on one knee for over 3.5 minutes, right?
No. You better get up off your knee. You're sitting in your car.
Alexis, will you marry me?
I marry you. No, a couple people asked me already. I'm like, nah.
Move to Mississippi. I'll build you a dream kitchen.
Ay. That's embarrassing. I'm red. And my ears are probably turning pink.
Alexis, I'm on one knee. Come on now.
I think you have a lot of friends are following you. That you would be breaking a lot of girls' hearts. Winky wonky donkey.
No, Alexis, that's where you're wrong. We will be breaking a lot of girls' hearts.
Yes, we will, and guys too. D, no, I haven't. Cashew Alfredo. I'm not sure about how much cashews they are, because cashews are high in points also, but they are good for you. Man. Dang, Alexis, get it, girl. Hello.
We'll bring this y'all to Mississippi.
I'm not a fan of avocados, but I gotta make some.
For you got a marriage proposal going here.
I do. I've had a few actually. Well, not live, not like you up in the little. You're like a little tiny guy right up here on the thing. I would take a picture of it, but it's like really, really tiny. Oh my God, Daniel's saying, "Oh my gosh." You're laughing.
Daniel's gonna be my best man.
Who is?
Daniel.
Daniel. Do you watch Daniel? Daniel's fun.
Yeah, I watch Daniel. Daniel's a great broadcaster, man. Daniel's was on the fire last night or something.
Oh, I missed it. I didn't look at it. I had to go back. Hey, he's such a sweet guy. You won't find anything better, says Melanie. Oh, you all are so sweet. Look at y'all fixing us up. Mandy and Melanie.
Thank you, Melanie. Wow.
You got that right, Mandy. Poor Alexis is blushing and speechless. Pretty hard to get me speechless.
Hey, Mandy, we're gonna bring her and her mama. We're gonna go get her and her mama and about 17 cases of peaches and bring them back to Mississippi. All three of them.
Oh, we don't need no pizza. My mom. Oh my, you got my mom at the pizza.
Peaches, not pizza.
Oh, peaches. Oh, you have to get my mom a pizza. She'll eat the pizza. Pizzas. Me peaches. We can make a lot with peaches.
Can I be a bridesmaid? Yes, you can. Well, I can't pick the bride. I can pick my guys.
Oh my God. I gotta. No.
Be a weekend. Be an everyday husband. I don't want to be a weekend husband. Oh yeah, we'll bring your mama everything. You got dogs?
He'd be a weekend husband.
What kind of dog do you have? How much does your dog weigh?
Dang, he weighs too much.
Well, is he over 2 pounds?
Over 2 pounds, yes. He's like maybe 80 pounds.
Well, that's cool. That'll
He's
work.
A black lab. Lab.
Oh, I love black lab. I love them.
He has a mix. I think he has pet bull in him because he has a whiter face. I think he has pet bull black lab mix, but he's sweet. Alexis, This is so funny. I've never seen you blush so much. Stop. Alexis, about ready? Yes, Mandy, yes.
Sorry, what word was that?
Alexa, hey, you want to help me do the question of the day? Alexis changes.
Should I be calling your mother mom at this point?
Otherwise,
Hey, should I be calling her mom at this point?
Like how to connect Bluetooth. To learn more
Alexa,
about
stop.
Take a look at the
Alexa, stop.
Oh, that's Alexa.
Yeah, the thing. Yes. I say my name.
I'm talking to attention.
Just say.
Alexa, stop.
She's all shook up now.
She's like up time. It's no big.
Okay, Alexis.
I'm ready to cry. Okay, Chef Alexis on fire. You're on fire. We're making dessert today. Dessert now and later because we got the one now that I can eat for breakfast, and the other one later because we have to let it cool off and chill. My Alexis is going off now.
Let's go ahead and pick your bridesmaids. Let's get this thing going.
Oh, I need to be wood and everything else. I don't know. This is just spur of the moment. I usually need time to think. Oh my God, I gotta get off screen, y'all.
Alexis, tell your mother, don't worry about packing her clothes. We'll get all new stuff when we get over here. We'll just everybody get all new stuff.
When you move long distance and you're doing it yourself, it is best just to sell everything and go for it. I'm telling you, that was probably the worst move I've ever had, is moving from Pennsylvania to here, because we relied on a moving company. And it took us like 2 months to get our stuff. Alexis gone wide. Emergency. The Alexis went loud.
Hey, Alexis, we're going to put you on the back of Harley Davidson.
Never been on one.
Well, you're going to be on one. And we're going to
I always look at them thinking, oh, man, I guess it's really hard to fall asleep on one, right? Alexis may need cooling gel. I know. I need some cold water, y'all. And this water is room temperature now. Not sure Bryce would approve. He's got mom all to himself. Actually, Bryce has Natalie now. Natalie is in Bryce's life, and he does. He only comes home like once every 6 months.
Let me say this: I don't have any problem being a baby daddy. I don't have any problem.
He's 19. He's 19 and in college. Okay. Yeah, he's 19. He's one of my only. Better man can hire movers. Don't worry, but Alexis. Okay, Texas nobody. Let's see. Dang, I'll take the proposal, says Mandy. Oh my gosh, yeah.
No, Bunny. Thank you for the support.
You'd have to quit smoking. That's a no go on me.
Smoking's got to go.
Yeah, smoking's got to go.
Hey, you what?
100%. Not even like, oh, let me go out, because I had an ex fiance all the way back in the day, and he would smoke once in a while, and you just smell it. It's that is a deal breaker altogether. Deal breaker. You can pay for college. You can pay for college. It's expensive. Yeah, exactly.
Alexis, let me say to you. The cigars will go. If you want me to get rid of my right hand, I don't need it. You can take the elbow too. What you want me to do?
What did you say?
I said, get rid of my right hand, you can have it.
No, I don't need your right hand. Just no smoking.
No smoking. Okay, all right.
Yeah, and no chewing tobacco either.
I don't chew tobacco.
Been there, done that. Not me, but
I don't chew tobacco.
that is the grossest thing ever. Okay, he'll quit smoking for sure. Yeah, wait until you gets a hold of this one, Banner. You're gonna be in big trouble.
So let me ask you a question. So if you would be called the Pampered Chef, and we had my cousin marry us, he's an evangelist, by the way, and a justice of the peace in Alabama. What would I be called? If you're the Pampered Chef, what would I be called?
Pampered husband. It's tough having a break, but it can be done. It can be done. My mom smoked, and she gave it up cold turkey. When
only smoked for 6 months.
And so my dad did too. He stopped smoking in 1972. No smoking of the rich. There you go. It's a tough one.
Small little issue right there. That's just a habit.
What is the
smoking is just a habit. It's just a habit.
It is, but don't replace a bad habit with eating, because a lot of people that stop smoking, then they go and they eat something else, and you need to just take it off. Even if you stop slowly and say maybe you have 20 cigarettes a day, go down to maybe 15 this week, then 10 next week, then 5, and then you're going to get it down less and less. So you either go cold turkey or eliminate it a little bit at a time, okay? Because it's really Pampered husband.
Yeah, I don't smoke. Just harsh.
Well, people are saying Melanie and Winky Wonky is Pampered husband. I have a pampered kid, right? Bryce is a pampered kid. I used to make him breakfast, and everybody saw what he ate for breakfast for like 4 years with Pampered Chef. I would come in and do his breakfast every single morning. And Bryce, unbeknownst to me, he was Snapchatting all my food. That he would eat. And so when his friends saw me, oh yeah, you're the one that makes a great breakfast for Bryce. And I would make his lunch on screen. I would make everything on screen that the kid ate. Hello from Irving, Texas. Nobody, how you doing? Quitting is very hard.
You know what we could do? We could get a food truck. The Pampered husband.
You can do the food truck. I don't cook for everybody. I just cook for like family, and my coworkers type of thing. I'm not a chef that you a real chef. It's just called Pampered Chef because that's the company that I work with, and I'm not a professional chef. I just call myself a mom that cooks at home, and I show you how to use your kitchen tools. Okay, sorry, I pushed the wrong button. Okay, hey, Mr. Bill's in the house. How you doing, Mr. Bill?
Would you like to have some chickens?
Yeah, I like chickens. I can actually pick up a chicken. Like a real chicken?
No, I'm talking about have like 7, 8 big fat nice hens that give those.
Yes. As long as you can keep them alive. I kept my brother's chickens alive several times this past couple months when he went away for vacation. I would have to go watch his dog, his sugar glider, and his 5 chickens. And I actually had enough nerve to pick them up the last 2 times, like catch the chicken and hold it.
Let me ask you this question.
Thank you.
Let me ask this pretty serious question, but since we're into it, we might as well get into it. I wouldn't mind having a couple of kids.
No, well, I'm 58.
You're 50.
Yeah, it's past due that time. Yeah.
Would you be opposed to us getting a surrogate somewhere?
No, I don't. I know they keep you younger, but nah, I don't know. I'm not a baby. I'm not I like to see the babies in pictures, like, oh, hi, I like them when they're like 2, 3, where they can talk to you. I think we're over the age of adopting kids too. Like, I know he's talking about kids too, Daniel.
I don't have any kids. I need to have a son to take the family name.
Bannerman, you're looking for somebody that's in their 30s if you're looking for that, because you have to have, once you get to 38, you're advanced maternal age. Adoption, there you go.
I would tell you a story right now, but it's not a bad story. It's a true story. But I'm planning for the future. Back when I was 28 years old. You know what that means?
When you were 28, you were planning for the future?
I planned for the future at 28 years old. Do you know what that means?
You saved money so you could retire early?
Oh, I saved something else.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Up in Ada, Oklahoma.
Oh, wow. I didn't know
And
that.
it's been
Wow.
frozen for years. And I said, maybe one day I'll get older and I might want to have a kid. And so I took the measures to make that happen. And so I was traveling through Ada, Oklahoma, and I said, "Hey man," I said, "just want to stop by in here and see what's going on." They said, "What's your name?" I said, "So and so." And so they said, "You want to take a look? So let's see what's going on." I said, "Absolutely." He said, "Put this stuff." He put it under the microscope, and he goes, "Good Lord." I said, "What?" He said, "Man, you got about a 95 damn approval rating here as far as." They do like they count, like they say like 100 things. They'll look at it and they'll see how many's moving, how many ain't moving. And this guy went, "Damn, after all these years, this is the best I've ever seen." He said, "When you do get old, if you decide to use this," he said, "man, this is like magic." And that's what I'm thinking. I don't have a child, and if I could find somebody would marry me, and I just proposed to you. And you don't want to have children, right? You said no to children, right?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
No to children?
It's sort of out because I'm, how old are you?
I'm 65.
You're 65. Okay. You're in the right age range. And, yeah.
65.
I'm 58.
You're 58. That's good. How long do you plan on keep working?
Till I die.
Good. That's good. You don't have to say any more than that. I love to hear that.
I like what I do though, so that's a really good thing with the Pampered Chef. I just need to get it up and going. Hey, you want to have a party? Want to host a party for me? We can have a party, and you can get a lot of Pampered Chef. I'm looking for people to host parties too. Have fun. I had my oldest at 15. Wow, you had your oldest at 15? Wow. What's 95? What's 95? I don't know what 95 is. I did take a turn. And Dee's laughing. Dee, we got to get you set up too, girl.
Now, Barry will totally investigate this.
Okay.
And it'll be a whole different. This thing will go from like what it really is to something that it really ain't. By the time she wakes up and she's got people's already sent her stuff on. But she didn't hear it live, right? So she don't really know what's going on.
Wow. 27. I can't imagine having a 27-year-old. I'm lucky I have a 19-year-old. He'll be 20 this year. I'm like hyperventilating at 20. I'm 59, says Melanie. Melanie, we're the same age. I'll be 59 this year in September.
I'll show you something here.
What are you showing me?
How's that?
You're on the road again.
Good?
You going for more
oysters?
I'm
going to show you the beach.
Oh, we're at the beach.
We
missed the sunrise.
Why is the battery not working?
The battery dies on this app.
Well, I don't know. I got it plugged in. Can you see that?
Barely. It is like bigger than it's smaller than my thumb.
Here. Probably got to do it like this here. I
can barely see it.
How about that?
Oh, what if I touch it? Oh, I can see it now. I can touch your thing. I can see it. Yes.
Better now?
What are those huts? What are those huts?
That's where the harbor master is. And I'm showing you the beach.
Okay.
We had 55 foot of water, Alexis. We had 55 foot of water above my head in Hurricane Katrina right here.
Wow. See, if I touch your picture, then I can see what you're seeing.
Yeah. You see that? Can anybody else see it?
No one else can see it. Somehow
everybody should be able to see it.
No, I don't know what happened, but it's only me on the broadcast. Say look.
I'm not on there.
Mm-mm.
I'm still there.
You're there, but only in voice. Only in voice.
Well, something's wrong when you're in. But I want to tell you something else. You was wrong about when you said you can only have one person on your phone. That's not true. You could have 6 or 7 that just nobody can see them.
That's right. And that's how you are right now.
Yeah.
But all at one time. And I don't like it when all people are on there. I get so confused. I'm a very focused person that I'm like, one person talks. You can have one in at a time. You can hear them. Yeah. Good morning. I like the pencil eraser. Like a pencil. Yeah, it's like a pencil eraser on there. Let me see if I can. You can't see them on here. You can't see what I'm seeing on this one. All except dessert for. Hey V, how you doing? Yeah. So we got this, and you can see it's almost setting up. It's not jiggling anymore. It's coming down to room temperature. Okay. And we have our dessert that we can eat right now, which is really good with this, the blueberries, strawberries, and the cheese inside with a little bit of drizzle of honey, which is 1 teaspoon of honey is in this one. So I can't wait to get off and eat that. Yeah, breakfast. We can't, you can't see them, Shirley. I don't like having multiple people on a scope. It's annoying. I agree, Chris, Bulldog Mom. I agree. I'm like, man, when they have like 6 and then you're looking at it, you only see like part of them and all. I'm like, and then it gets broadcast to every platform on every single one. I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all, just do one at a time, rather than having everybody in, unless you're having like a Zoom meeting, right? Local, yeah, it is local honey. It's as local as you get. There's nothing on here. It is local honey. I got it at the farmer stand.
Alexis,
are you in landscape? No, I'm in portrait. Yes, Bannerman.
Did you know that I'm partners in a bee operation?
No, I did not. That's pretty
my
cool.
nephew's got 2 hives, and we expanded that to 10, and we're gonna get 2 more. We're gonna start out with 12 hives, which ought to be about 110 gallons of honey per year on 12 hives, and I'm a partner in his bee operation.
Okay, so Daniel figured out why you can't see it because I did portrait and not landscape. So tomorrow I'll do landscape and see if we can bring you in. Okay. All right. So those bees. Did you know that there are trucks that carry the hives inside of the like 18-wheelers, and they go to different orchards and farms that need to pollinate their stuff, and they let the bees out, and then they come back in and they go to the next stop and they do the same thing over and over again. It's transporting the bees to where it needs to be pollinated. Did you know about that?
Peppered Chef, did you know that I was up in North Mississippi yesterday, and I've already got a contact doing exactly what you said. We want to expand. We want to get 12 hives to put on a trailer that we can. We've already got 2 possible locations to lease these hives, and we was just talking about that yesterday.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? That they don't have enough bees in the area, and so they import the bees to pollinate to grow the fruits. You need to connect with the nurse on Periscope. She is a beekeeper, and they have beekeeper groups throughout the United States, says Texas Snow Bunny. All right, so see there, Banner? Man, there's another person that you can connect with, Kristen. And
yeah, I'm gonna send you some honey. The name of the company is going to be Uncle Rick's Old-Fashioned Natural Honey from South Mississippi.
Oh, every honey tastes differently because it's all pollinated from different flowers and stuff. So I got a lot here, but we've used to use a lot of honey, and I got the big one this time. I don't know why.
Now, let me say something about what you just said about transporting these bees.
Yeah.
The money is not really in just having the hives yourself and extracting the honey. The money is when you can take it out to a farmer like that, lease those hives, and not only you getting paid from the farmer, but you go get the honey in the end too. Yeah,
it's a double whammy, isn't it?
Double whammy, yeah. It's a no lose proposition. After some of your queens cost a pit. What I've read. There's all kind of bees, and I want to get the best bees available to produce the most honey. You know.
Yep. I do. So, how long are you in this endeavor?
Well, I'm about $2,000 into it, but the other thing too is what we want to do. I don't want to have a truck while I go out there and I just got to take the stuff off the truck, bring the trailer back. I want to have a little trailer that we can strap these hives down and just pull a trailer out there, unhook from the trailer, and we done. You know, we're done. I mean, we have all the water set up, have everything strapped down in case there's a storm or something, and have it covered.
Yeah. Have you contacted any other beekeepers like that?
No, well, my nephew has. He's been into it for about a year. And basically what I want to do is I want to get this thing going for his future. That way, you know, maybe I want to try to get it up to pretty good many hives. That way he'll have a second income. He's got a little child coming, and he needs a good second income.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
And it's fun to me. I mean, I'm adding like a million employees already. We're gonna have up to about 5 million employees, and you can't get a better employee than a bee. They work 7 days a week.
That's true. There's no time off when you're a bee or an ant.
And not only that, but we you know, I got my charity for the single mothers and fathers. But I told Hunter, I said we're gonna do we're gonna check out and see what help is needed in the bee community, and we're gonna donate part of that money to help whatever problems they have with bees.
Okay, so Melanie says bees without bees, natures won't survive, and bees are very important.
They won't.
And then Naughty Boy says support Alexis, great cooking scopes, all info in her bio. Thank you so much, because I sometimes forget to promote myself as a Pampered Chef consultant, and I can help you actually get great tools to your kitchen. All right, but I like to help you save money by hosting your own show, and then you get all discounts and some stuff for free. Or I can help you actually earn an income by becoming a Pampered Chef consultant. All right. Now you do have to work. All right. And this month, when you become a Pampered Chef consultant and host a show that is $500, you can get the quick cooker for free. Pampered Chef is giving you a free quick cooker when you become a Pampered Chef consultant and submit $500 in guest sales. That is a phenomenal deal. That is a really good deal. All right. So I got to get going, Banner Man, because it is 9 o'clock. All right. And I got to contact some people, and I'm going to flip us around. I'm going to let you go. And let me see. I'm going to, hopefully you're going to make one of these desserts. Okay. Here we go. We got the, this one here is a quick release dessert that you can do on your thing. I warmed it up. Now it's semi-warm. It has nice berries in here, the Laughing Cow cheese, and a drizzle of honey and strawberries in there. And that is delicious. You can do that as a dessert or even a snack or a breakfast. And then we have our banana. This is 3 ingredients today because we put in the PB2 in here. But it is 4 bananas, 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and 6 tablespoons of PB2. Okay, so it's more like a peanut butter chocolate dessert. It needs to come to room temperature, but you can see it's already solidified. When it came out, it was mushy like pudding, but now it's solidified. And I can't wait to eat this in about probably in about 2 hours or so. I'll cut into it and see how it looks. But the more it sits, the better it gets. All right. And it may not look like much now, but if you are on a diet, this is a very good dessert to make. All right. So that's it for today, I think. And I thank Bannerman for coming in and Daniel for coming in and sharing some of their thoughts and my proposal today and everything. So thanks for coming in, everybody. I'll see you all next time. Thanks, Bannerman. I'll see you on your broadcast. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, everybody.